What's up, guys? This is Lioness. I'm playing Last Day on Earth Survival, which is one of my all-time favorite games. I have reached level 99, but I'm starting all over again to become a walkthrough and a beginner's guide for those of you who don't know. And I will not just make the beginner's guide. We hope that you volunteer to destroy zombies in the name of saving mankind. Of course we will. We'll kill some zombies and try to restore mankind as much as possible. And we'll be starting off new and fresh. Most innovative game of 2017, which is awesome. It's still in the top 10. I recommend checking it out. Update 1.8.2 is new, so it's amazing. And this is our starting character. This is just starting character. You could switch it off later on, and I'll show you guys how to do that later. But this truck is right off the bat. It's like a chest. You get to find little pieces and you get to unlock it. And you could take all of it into your inventory. And later on, you will be able to add more things to your inventory by having a backpack. They do give you one piece of armor and one piece of weapon, which is a jacket and a cleaver. They give you rope and scrap metal, which is fantastic. We need both of those. The damage that the cleaver does, 17, and the speed is 1.4, and the armor for the jacket is 6. Just right off the bat, starting off great, right? At least we're not naked. The cool thing about this is that not only do you level up, but your character now can get traits, such as we already automatically have auto mode, sneaking, animal friend, sprint, look around, roll, and self-healing, which are newer, but the auto mode and sneaking are just the plain traits that you just already have. We also have a passive, which you could earn as a motorcycle driver, extra pocket, cold survivor, ATV driver, hacker, trader, walker, and burglar. I'll be showing you guys how to do all of that later on, but we will need to just start off slowly. Medic, neat freak, biker, gluten, I think that's what it says. Lucky, strong legs, lungs of steel, quiet gunner. That sounds cool. We also have robber, dog lover. Man, I love dogs. I also love any kind of animal, just as long as they're soft, right? Lumberjack, logger, quick step, iron miner, copper miner, and careful. We always gotta be careful, right, guys? Never want to be too uncareful. Better safe than sorry, right? Camouflage master, dog breeder, focused, hot blooded, bruiser, homeboy, and Skinner, which you could see those just by reading those off. If I'm just giving you guys time to read them individually, if you want to, I'm just naming out the names, so no spoilers if you guys want to see how it's actually done, right? Although there's some temporary ones which I have not yet gotten. So first things first, you could automatically pick off things such as tree branches and plants. Plants also give you seeds, which is fantastic. We'll need seeds for gardening, which is going to be great. We'll see what we could garden. And the trees obviously need a hatchet. So yeah, that's fantastic, ain't it? There's other things that you could pick up, such as rocks, or they're called limestones, but I'll call them rocks. But the tree branches and the rocks and the plant fiber and seeds we'll be using later on, which is cool. As you can see, the red dots are zombies. They're called roaming zombies, which are 40, which you have to, that's their health, 40. But since we have the cleaver, 17 damage, it's faster. We also have the yellow dots on the map that you can see on the top right corner, which are animals that you could kill to eat. You can see the hatchet, pickaxe, and the spear. And those need log and limestone or rocks. They do give you points, which when you get points, you could unlock the weapon so you could start crafting, which is cool. but you earn those as you level up. And we'll get a hatchet for right now to destroy some trees. I'm a tree friendly person, but for this game, we'll be needing that to survive. Whether it be for fire or whatever we're gonna need. Am I right? Some house, maybe make a little house, right? On the bottom, you can see level 1. You do get experience points, which is what you need to level up more, which is fantastic. And there's the little hand, which is to grab stuff. You have your cleaver, which shows up all the time, which is cool. And then you have the little sneak button on the top right, on the bottom right corner, which is cool as well. When you push it, you could sneak to an enemy or to an animal, like this deer right here. I'm sneaking to it. The other deer saw me, but this one did not, which is cool because it gives you meat and leather, and it's fantastic. And this is my inventory right now. I will be using the pickup truck as a little kind of like a chest for myself, so I could just leave some stuff so while I'm gathering right now in this plain field, which this plain field is also our house. It's gonna be it's basically our home base, which is cool too, that they start you off with the home base instead of go find it for yourself. Yeah. Oh, alright. So when you sneak, you actually get more kill damage than when you just basically walk. And we just leveled up, guys, which is fantastic. We get more points, and it's just great. It's just great. And we could also unlock more things. Yeah, we unlocked the garden bed. We unlocked the a backpack, the working bench, the shower, the small box, and the campfire, which we will all need. Right now, I'm just gonna unlock. Let me see. I'm gonna unlock. Oh, I'm gonna have to unlock one of these just in case that I need it right now. Am I right? I mean, why not? Just take the backpack. Yeah. Alright. So we're gonna take the backpack. I still got 2 more points. I'm not sure whether I want to or not. Unlock something else. Yeah, why not? Let's do the garden bed. Alright, so we have unlocked the garden bed and we have unlocked the backpack, which is cool. So now we could craft those, which is fantastic. And since we do have seeds, we could use those. We could also pick up berries, which is good for our health and good for our hunger. But our gardening skills will also do for that. And also the meat from deer is even raw you could eat, which is a little weird, but it's survival. It's survival, especially during these hard zombie days where you're just all alone and you got nothing else to eat but berries, raw meat, and whatever the garden gives you. Am I right, guys? I'm just trying to clear off right now whatever I can clear off, Just trying to make sure that everything's cleared off. Since this is going to be home base, I want to make myself something open widely and not have any surprises coming to me. I'd rather have everything cleared off than have everything just stacked all at once. Am I right? But these tools and these crafts, it's awesome because you get to innovate and you get to just experience and be creative, and just see what you could use to make something or just find something and use it, which is what we do in this time. Right now I'm gonna craft the backpack, yes, and we're gonna use it, and it gives you 5 extra space in your inventory, which is great because sometimes you're gonna need to pack a little extra, which is better. instead of packing less and having to go back somewhere, or having to go to your chest and put everything there and then have to go back. We have those 5 extra spaces. What I like about the inventory too is that when you get pick up something, like for example a branch or the stone or the plants, it one doesn't take up one space. It just keeps adding until the branch is up to 20, which is cool. You also have your crafting, which is building a building, basically your fort or your house or whatever you want to call it. And you start with wood, and I'm gonna build my garden right now. Yeah. And there's a zombie coming right behind me. Alright, let's take this guy out. Yeah. And we leveled up as well. That's fantastic. That's just great. And we got 1 point for leveling up. And I will unlock, let's see, I think I'm gonna unlock the small box, yeah. Which is great. Small box is also aka a chest or inventory of an inventory box that you could just keep wherever you place it. No, not the. What's great about this is that the zombies won't be able to get into your box or your inventory box or your chest or whatever you want to call it, and they won't completely destroy it. They won't destroy it at all, which is great. So we're gonna start building some ground, using our logs, since we have a whole bunch of that. And I must make mine perfectly squared for now, and try to build as much as I can on the floor. What sucks is that zombies can destroy your walls, so you gotta be careful with that. I usually just start off with the floor and go from there. And our garden is we planted some seeds, and it's making carrots. So carrots is also food. We'll be also eating food. I mean, carrots as food, not food, which sucks. It'd be nice to have a little steak or a sandwich or a burger or even a hot dog, but we can't do that. Alright, so let's get back to this. Just cutting some trees. I know, let's not destroy our forest, and I'm a big tree lover. I grew up in Boulder, which is the place to be to be a tree lover. We recycle, we compost, we try to make the earth. We try to just make the earth a better place. So my hatchet just completely got destroyed, and we're gonna make a small box first, and then we're gonna make the hatchet. Yeah. All right. So your hatchet does run out, unfortunately, just like your weapon does too. If you use it all the way to where it can't no more, it will break, and you will need a new one, which you could craft, of course, if you have the supplies. Just remember that you need the supplies to make what you need. You can't just poof it up, which would be nice, And you do go low on your food supply and your water supply, which is not good. So you gotta always be consistent with how much food, how much water you take up, which is not so great. It kind of sucks sometimes, but it's nice to kind of feel like if it was real, like, oh yeah, in real life we need food and water, and it's an open world. I would like to call it open world game, but it's also realistic. It's got that realistic feel, and it's got amazing graphics. It's just a beautiful, just done right game. It's just amazing. I love it. I can't complain about it. And there is a difference between limestone rocks and iron ore rocks. The iron ore rocks, they look kind of shiny at the top. The limestone, they just look like boulders or big old rocks. And from those you get 3 of the limestone or iron ore. You will need iron ore, aka scrap metal, which is we'll be needing later down the road. Limestone and logs are always good to keep, which is great. We're gonna make our or unlock our we unlocked our campfire. I'm sorry. I got so into talking about rocks and metal. It's weird. It's weird. It's interesting that it's weird. But we did level up to level 4. That yeah, I don't know why I was so into rocks. But yeah, I just like to clear it up. However you guys want to do it. If you guys want to leave it like kind of foresty looking, that's all up to y'all. But I like to have mine open space. I will be continuing the beginner's guide in my next video. Bye, my dudes.